Hey, this is Shaya, and this is in a response to Mahogany Homemaker's blog hop series on homeschooling, and this is my introduction. I'm a little late, but that's okay. So I wrote down the questions here. Okay, so how many kids? I'm currently homeschooling one. He is 12 years old, and he is in the sixth grade. If he were in the public school system, he'd be in the sixth grade. But he so we're just gonna go with that because we took him out let's see at the last half of last year. So we're gonna technically in the sixth grade. Um, let's see how long. So we started the last half of last year, so from November on, and we went through the summer. So let's see, I'm gonna say maybe 8 months, 8 and 10, maybe 8 to 10 months, something like that, that we've been homeschooling. It's gone pretty well. We did, normal schedule during the school year, and then during the summer we did an abbreviated schedule of 3 days a week with math and reading only. Um, our philosophy of homeschooling is, I guess, eclectic. Um, we use a spectrum, a lot of those books, and we use just stuff that we find around. We if we can find like textbooks and stuff. Sometimes I found some good stuff like at Goodwill. I found like brand new school textbooks like right there. A lot of people I guess donate their homeschooling things there, and so we just kind of pull from different places online. Um, we do a lot of field trips, a lot of projects, stuff like that. So I guess that's our philosophy and our method. And we really just do what works. I guess that's really the method is whatever works, and whatever helps him understand what he needs to understand. That's what we go with. Um, so it's the whatever works method. Um, looking forward to. I'm looking forward to just seeing him understand more. Seeing him really grasp things that I could see that he was pretty lost with before. Things that he didn't have confidence in. Like today, we just finished a book, and he read an entire chapter by himself of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He read all of chapter 15 by himself, and I just remember when we started, there was no way I had trouble getting him to read a page by himself. And for him to sit there and actually read the entire chapter and not just skim over it, not try to get through, you know, and he volunteered to do it. I offered because we'd been doing like a tandem. I read a page, he read a page to get through a chapter. And today we had the first day where he really volunteered to say, hey, it's not much. I can do this. I'll read all of that chapter. And he sat there. He read the entire thing. I don't feel like he, tried to skim over, try to get over on me or anything. He sat there and he read the entire chapter. And I was so proud of him. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to more stuff like that. We got a lot of field trips and projects planned um, for this coming up school year, so I'm really excited to see that. We're going to be doing some stuff with the Civil War, which he loves. It's probably one of his favorite things. He loves like major wars. So the Civil War and World War I and World War II are probably his favorite thing to talk about. So we're going to be talking to some reenactors, and we've got a fort, like an actual Civil War fort in our town. So we're going to go and look at that and really talk to some people that know um, about that period in history and about that event. So I'm really excited about that. Something kind of unique about my situation is the person I'm homeschooling is not my child. He's my brother. Um, he falls on the autistic spectrum. He's not severe, but his social problems are pretty they're pretty apparent when you meet him, and he has every ability to understand everything that everyone else does, but explaining it in a conventional way just does not work for him. It just doesn't. And you kind of have to know him to know how to explain things to him in a way that he understands. And so I don't blame teachers for not getting my brother and not getting how he processes stuff. He just does things kind of sideways in a way to the way everyone else does. So it's not that he can't get there. He can't get to the end game of understanding something, but he just takes a different path to it. And you really have to know him to understand that. And so what would happen in the school, during the school year is he would just like be doing his own thing. He would have toys and stuff in his desk, and he, was not really paying attention, and he would kind of coast his way through certain things, until they moved on to the next topic. Now, he absorbed a lot of stuff that he was very interested in, like I said, the Civil War, things like that he found really exciting. Certain science topics he is huge on, and he will just delve into that forever. But other things were a challenge to him. Anything that requires like spatial reasoning, thinking of things in a more abstract way, things that aren't very definite and straightforward put out there that he can see and understand clearly. He's very big on needing to know the reason why and being able to see the end game. And so certain concepts in math um, uh, and some things in language arts, he just really did not understand, and he wasn't getting it. And it's more that they didn't understand that, the way that he really worked. And you kind of have, again, you have to know him to really know how to explain stuff in a way that he gets it. Um, So my mom took him out. She's not in a place where she can really take the time to homeschool him. So I have some teaching experience, and I've done tutoring for a while. I tutor two other children, and so I just started to homeschool him, and we kind of worked together on the curriculum and what she wants, for the future for him and things like that. And I do the instruction part. And we've had a lot of, really good moments. Just like I said, him reading the whole chapter by himself, um, and him showing a lot more self-discipline, just from being able, to sit down and have things explained to him and the way that he gets it. He's really beginning to take pride in being able to understand something and get the right answer. And when he doesn't have it, he wants to go back and understand it and figure it out until he's got it right. Whereas before, he was content to just, coax through until, the teacher moved on, because he knew eventually she would. So that is our homeschool uh, that's our homeschool. And this is my introduction, and I can't wait to see everyone else's. I've been looking around, and it's really fun to just see how other people do it and see other people's experiences. So that's all. Thank you.